sputtering to life. There we go. Okay, I don't know. Let me know if the microphone's not working. I'll try and fix it. Okay. I think everything should be all good here. Just, here we go. It is perfect. Welcome on in, Ben. And let me... Oh, also, I just saw the, your tweet on your league challenge. Congrats, man. And also, it's a huge honor to help you get back into the trading card, or get into the trading card game and, help you get that impressive performance. Ended up playing... Ooh, yes. Dragapult Dusknoir. Honestly, I'm a huge sucker for that deck, so... Yeah, I'm always happy to help, man. I really appreciate you coming in. Yeah, I really appreciate that, dude. It means the world to me. I try really hard. Like, the video I just did took me 3 months to make, and just the fact that people, like, want to see things like that is just awesome. And, like, the fact that people are, it just, yeah, the fact that people, like, I can help people, create decks and, like, be interested in, competitive TCGs always just, like, makes you so happy. So, appreciate that, Ben. Welcome in, Red. We're gonna be testing out Mega Kangaskhan today. Mostly we're gonna be trying out different variants of Mega Kangaskhan and Tera box. We might swap off at some point and like try Pidgeot control or something as well, but mainly I just want to see if this card's good in Tera box. I've been kind of testing around with it. I've been kind of messing with it, and it seems pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, the extra draw is awesome. I just don't know if I found the right 60 yet. I've been really fiddling around with it, so yeah, it'll be an interesting... Red, I did see that, a preview of that in the Discord. Sorry, I've been so busy in the past couple days. I haven't taken a look at it just yet. But Dragapult Mega Latias, I know you've mentioned it a couple times. Doesn't seem too bad. Like, seems that you get some, like, well-rounded... Like, Latias can be for some chip damage or, like, big damage, where that Dragapult can't do, and then Dragapult's kind of like your main, like, sort of cleanup attacker. I'm on board with it. Hey, Greninja, welcome on in. Let's see here. So, yeah, we're gonna try out Mega Kangaskhan. If I'm gonna be completely honest, Mega Kangaskhan is, like, literally only in here for, like, the extra draw that you get sometimes, but I basically made an entire, like, tank deck around it. It's different than some of the other tank decks. Yeah. The Kangaskhan is used for, the attack and the ability, and, it's just a very well-rounded Pokemon, like, Mega Pokemon. Like, it's so broken, and it has such good, synergy with a lot of pre-existing cards in the format, like Glass Trumpet, with Bouffalante, and it just, like, works really well in the Tera package. So I really was like, okay, we're gonna try this out in this deck because it actually seems pretty broken. Ben, you would have brought Feraligatr to the challenge, but yeah, yep, I agree. Dragapult, I know I've had people, like, asking me, like, oh, you should cover Feraligatr, and I'm like, yeah, but it's like, Feraligator's in a weird spot right now where it's just kind of there, and I think kind of now it's losing more steam as we go on, because now the best single prize, like, almost pure single prize deck is this Alakazam with the Psychic Draw and Powerful Hand. So, like, yeah, it's a little bit interesting right now, I'd say, for decks like Feraligatr, but I definitely would say that Poltnor is still one of my favorite decks in the format, just for, like, how good I know it can be. Yeah, it's a good deck still. Like, even now, I just don't think it has what it takes to, like, compete at the top level and keep up with some of the decks in the format right now. And Greninja, yep, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I did not like Typhlosion, so I'm glad that that's basically, like, eliminated from the format. Is Turbo Hands good in the format? I don't think so, really. It's kind of a weird... It's an awkwardly positioned deck in the format right now, I'd say. Because, yeah, Mega Manectric exists, and that's honestly, like, better to play. And also, a lot of Pokemon now are getting, like, higher and higher HP, and also Mega Lucario exists. So, like, if you go against Mega Lucario, you basically, like, almost auto-lose, because literally any of their Pokemon cause a lot of problems for you. So I would say, like, Electric's in a little bit of a weird spot, but Mega Manectric could make it interesting, and Hands obviously is a must-include for any Electric deck like that. Greninja, or, sorry, Red, you might try using Zard. Are you talking about, like, Zard with Mega Latias? Because that might work if Latias uses Fire. Yeah, Feraligatr is gonna suffer. Yeah, yep. It's definitely a fun deck. I watched Tim Danklin play a lot of it, like a ton of it, and he was like the Feraligatr guy, and it was just fun to watch him kind of like evolve the deck over time. But now it's kind of not that good anymore, which kind of sucks. Let's see here. You wish you got more pieces for Abomasnow. I mean, Abomasnow is fun. I don't think it's consistent enough to compete at the top levels, but it's definitely one of those, like, fun decks that you can just kind of, like, get on ladder and play some goofy games with and laugh at how much or how little damage you're doing. Oh, just regular Zard. Yeah, Red, I agree. I've been running, like, Tera box Zard. We might play that as well as today, but we'll see. Let's see. The new Delibird. Greninja, you're gonna have to tell me what that Delibird does, because I actually have no idea what that is, which Delibird you're talking about. We haven't had a good Delibird in ages. And yeah, Red, I used to play Zard, like, non-stop pre-Budu, and I was, like, tearing up the competition, and then Budu hit, like, a freight train. So... yeah, but I think it's honestly Budu is, like, almost dead now. Like, I don't think we've seen very much Budu anymore. If people are playing Item Lock, they're playing Frillish now. So I feel like for the most part, somehow the Budu threat has dissipated for now. I feel like we might start seeing more Budu, but also we have a lot of, like, stage 1 megas or things like that where, like, now it's not as worth it to try an item block, and you just kind of have to go. I also think we're in a going first format, which is so weird. Like, we keep bouncing between those two. So, yeah. What's your favorite mega that you hope gets a card? Ben, I want you to take a look at my profile picture, and then... yeah, that's it. I want Swampert so bad. I want a good Mega Swampert this time. The last one was terrible. It was a promo card, and it was awful. So I need a good Mega Swampert in the format. Please, I'm begging for a good Swampert card this time around. Let's see. Oh, okay, Greninja. So you don't know what to play? Well, hopefully, while we're doing this stream here, we can figure out if maybe Kangaskhan Tera box is the way forward. 90 HP, 1 energy, search a deck for a card, and you can do it turn 1. Wow, okay. And I guess with, like, less Iono and more Lily's Determination in the format, that actually might stick. Okay, I can definitely see that. That's actually super powerful. Red, you want to see Mega Dragonite because it's your favorite. yeah, honestly, Mega Dragonite actually seems really good. I think that we might start seeing some, like, some of these Megas actually start to make, like, a big difference in the game right now. Yeah, Ben, it's kind of obvious, I know, but Aggron, look, I am a huge Aggron stan as well. We need to see a good Aggron Mega this time around, because wasn't Mega Aggron, like, kind of bad in the trading card game last time it was around as well? And, like, it's not very good in the video games either, which kind of sucks, because it's, like, the highest defense stat. So, yeah, I definitely hope that we get some Aggron. Ooh. You pulled a full art Lily's Determination at pre-release. That's impressive. Nice. I mean, I don't have a single one. I haven't opened a single pack of Mega Evolution yet, just because I've been so busy trying to finish up the Vernius video. The 4 Ionos you brought to League Challenge got people frustrated. Oh, yeah. Iono is so annoying, and like, especially with Tera Box, I fan wrote him for 2 Noctowls turn 1, and then watch as they both get Iono'd away. It literally happened in the game against, in the games that I played with Vernius, and I was like, dude, you've got to be kidding me. You gotta, why does this have to happen to me every time? Yeah, 500 HP, no weakness, and a single attacking move that does 20 damage. Sounds about accurate for Mega Aggron. Super buff, tanky Pokemon that does absolutely nothing on offense. That is the Mega Aggron that we know and love. Hopefully, we get some variation this time around, yeah. Megazard with Sharpedo. Oh, wait. Or Megazard or Sharpedo. I'm like, what? But Megazard seems actually pretty good. I'm a little bit worried that Megazard might kind of devolve the format into a stupid, like, Beat Stick v Beat Stick sort of format with Megazard. But I think we might be in a little bit of an interesting spot with that. Sharpedo seems like pretty fun as well. Big damage for, like, very little commitment, and that's pretty easy to pull off. Yep, Iono really does decide the game sometimes, like, really early on. If you get a really bad Iono handoff an Iono, or like at the end of the game where you're going to win and your opponent gets the most, like, BS Iono possible, and then they just win for a completely undeserved win. Megazard Pidgeot with Precious Trolley or Secret Box. That actually sounds super good. I love that Zard Pidgeot is, like, just like a constant, and no matter which edition of Zard it is, it just will have Pidgeot in it. That's actually super funny. I do like that, honestly. Yep, Zard Pidgeot and maybe a Megazard. I do kind of like, because I was thinking about that too. I'm like, well, what if people just start running, like, Mega Charizard and then, like, the Tera Charizard as well, so that way you can, like, use, like, maybe Briar or something to manipulate the prize trade. Take 4 maybe off of Megazard at the end of the game, or something like that. It kind of would help in the mirror in a sense. We'll see. Have I seen the new Stadium in Inferno X? I haven't really looked at Inferno X yet. I know what Megazard does. I know what Oricorio does. I know a couple other things, but I'm honestly not too familiar. We might take a look at it a little bit later after we use some testing with this. I've been itching to play some Mega Kangaskhan because it's been a pretty fun deck on ladder so far. This version definitely has some flaws, but I think it's pretty fun. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to try and find the list for you guys. There we go. Don't mind my computer freaking out for a second there. Okay, sorry, I'm not looking at chat for a second. There we go. I think that should work. Yeah, just give me 1 second. I gotta fix something here with, something with a stream here. Okay, So yeah, this is the list that we're running. Red, you'll send the Dragapult list and Latias list. Okay. Okay, we might take a look at it in a little bit. We'll see. Because I do think that's an interesting idea. That we could maybe run with. But for now, this is what I'm working with. I'm definitely open to suggestions on deck changes. And also, if this deck doesn't work, I mean, I think the win rate for this deck is probably around, like, around 50%. I feel like it's, like, 51 or 49% win rate with this deck, really. Because sometimes you get those really, really good games where it's like you just have a well-balanced game, but I also keep running into like a ton of fighting decks on the and like just Mega Lucario over and over and over again. So sometimes it's really tough. But I think that this deck kind of works at some points. I do feel like the tank build is a little clunkier at times. The Bouffalants don't really seem as valuable at certain points, but I'm thinking I might do a video on this deck. But we can try this version out, and then we can also just try, like, traditional Tera boxes, like Pikachu and stuff like that, with, like, a 1 Mega Kangaskhan to try and boost our draw engine or whatever. So, yeah. Also, if you guys are more than welcome to ask questions about this deck, because I still have to try and figure it out. And sometimes explaining a deck helps me learn about it better and, like, kind of remember it better, I guess. So, yeah, I don't think we need to run 2 Mega Kangaskhan. I think 1's probably enough, but, like, the consistency sometimes of, like, starting with it and then going that into Latias, or, like, putting down Latias and then getting, like, extra cards on turn 1 is really helpful, or, like, turn 1 and turn 2 if you go first. Can be really valuable. Also, some, like, other notable includes is, like, Cornerstone Ogerpon. Basically, if you set up Cornerstone Ogerpon and you, like, don't have any other double prizes on the bench, you basically just auto win against, like, Goldango. Then obviously Wellspring is super important so that we can knock out those smaller stuff in the beginning of the game. Iron Bundle is actually mostly so that way you can use Wellspring Ogerpon better. Also can, like, take bigger knockouts in that sense. We also have, like, 1 Monkey Dory to, like, if we tank some damage and they don't KO anything, then we just go ahead and bounce it right back, and that really helps with math sometimes. Terapagos is just a good straightforward Tera attacker. Lily's Clefairy is vital for this deck because of of Mega Lucario and, like, Dragapult and stuff. Mew is extra draw. Blood Moon's endgame, obviously. Fez is draw. We're playing 2 Lily's Determination. Very useful at the beginning of the game if you just need a better hand. And we're not running research because I don't like dumping stuff with Tera box decks. 3 Crispin, 2 Boss, 1 Turo, 1 Briar, 1 Iono, 4 Nest Ball, 3 Ultra Ball. 3 Ultra Ball is kind of necessary, honestly, because of getting our Noctowls at certain points in the game. 2 Stretchers, 2 E-Switch. I did kind of think about maybe going up to 3 E-Switch, because actually E-Switch is very important in a lot of senses sometimes. Then there's Counter Catcher, Earthen Vessel, 1 Bravery Charm. I did play 2 for a little bit, but I'm like, you're only ever really going to use 1. And then Air Balloon, Sparkling Crystal, 2 Area Zeros, and then our energy count. So, yeah. I would say probably, like, outside of some of the normal stuff, like, pretty standard list. Okay, the new stadium basically stopped. Oh, yeah, yep, I remember that now. Yeah, that's the stadium. Sorry, it is not a stadium. That is the stadium from Inferno X. So, cool. Yeah, it's, I think that's a pretty, I mean, it kills Monkey Dory, theoretically. And it kills Dragapult, theoretically. And it kills Dusknoir again, theoretically. But also, counter stadiums will just start popping up everywhere. We're going to see more jamming towers. We're going to see more disruptive one. Like, we're probably going to see Dragapult unironically start playing that one where it's like you put 2 damage counters on any Pokemon that gets placed down or whatever. I think it'll be kind of interesting. It'll be a very interesting situation. Yeah. Okay, honestly, I want to hop into some games. I've been itching to play some, yeah. Okay. Ugh. Also, sometimes there are some games where I just skip it and move on to the next one. Honestly, that's what I've learned more about ptcgl is like the ladder. I don't care about my ladder rank at all. So it's like if I'm losing, it's not a good quality game, or I know it won't be a good game, I'll just scoop and move on to the next one. Polt might just not be able to hit the numbers unless built. Yeah, I think Polt Zard is honestly the only way to go forward here. Yeah, Ditto's better here. And do I get to go first or second? I don't actually know. Stupid Lunatone Soul Rock deck with getting to go first. Yeah. Okay, chat real quick. This is the most brainless, stupid deck in the format. I hate Cerulege GX. It is seriously the most annoying. Of course, yeah. Just give him everything while you're at it. Jeez, man. So stupid. But in my opinion, Cerulege is the dumbest and most annoying deck in the entire format. I hate it so much. Oh, I see. Polt with Megazard. Actually, like, that works really nicely. It, like, actually synergizes really well. You either get your big straightforward damage with Megazard, or you can have the other damage with, Dragapult. What? Who plays Charcadet, bro? Oh, they're already trying to go for a Soul Rock KO. They're cringe. This does open up Sparkling Crystal for us. What am I doing, guys? Actually, I almost threw. I almost actually threw, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Let's Transformative start. I want to go get a Fan Rotom. Are you kidding me? I should have just trusted my Wellspring Ogerpon. No. I should have just trusted the Wellspring, man. Because now I can't get the knockout this turn. I guess we played this game slow. Dude, that sucks. I guess what I could actually do... Okay, wait a second. Is I can go Fan Call. Yeah, no Latias. Of course, it's prized. Let's just do this. Yeah, this is good. This is good. I know they don't play any hand disruption, so like I also don't have to commit anything just yet. I could also probably like Crispin. I think we go... Yeah, I wish we had Heavy Ball so badly right now. Crispin. Just grab these energies. Yeah, this kind of sucks. Oh, this is just bad. Like, it's just... What am I supposed to do here? I feel like I just want to commit both energies, because I don't think the Fan Rotom is gonna... I could also just, like... No, Sob Stalling is bad as well, because they just could use Jet Energy. So what I'm gonna do, actually, is I'm just gonna leave it like this. Okay, sorry. Didn't look at chat for a second here. Yeah, Mega Charbolt might actually be a really interesting idea. It actually has a lot of versatility going for it. They don't get their, Never mind. I spoke too soon. Of course. Oh, who plays Shaman? What is your problem? What is this? Who plays Shaman in... What? Okay, this person's a hater. Oh my gosh. What the heck is this? This is stupid. You know, this is so dumb. What the heck? Who plays Shaman in a... What? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Let's go, Can we actually get the knockout this turn? I think so, actually. What is this? E-switch? No. Actually, they have, like, nothing going on. So, like, okay, we go for air balloon, and we go for, Area 0? Yeah, we can go for probably, like, Area 0. They don't play stadiums, so we don't have to worry about anything stupid like that. I just don't want to have to burn everything right now. Like, it just doesn't seem good. Area 0, we can go Nest Ball for, like, Terrapagos, but, like, then we just have no way to deal with the Cerulege. So is it, like, Clefairy here? I feel like I just start setting up Clefairy. And then next turn we can go Boss and... Because what is this? E-switch, Earthen Vessel. But we're not doing enough damage yet. This just kind of stinks, honestly. Part of me just wants to use lilies and see what we get. You know what? We'll use lilies. Yeah, okay. This works actually quite nicely. I think. Because then we can, like, E-switch. I can also go get Iron Bundle as well. And then decide after that what to do. No, not that one. This and... Briar probably won't. Well, actually, no, Briar, because they have stupid legacy energy. I hate that. I hate that card. Because, like, no matter what they push up, they're going to have something that they don't want getting pushed up. They have 8 energies already, so this kind of stinks. It's probably the Cornerstone, honestly. Sorry, I will re-chat in a second. I am too lost in the sauce here. I'm trying to figure out what's the best plan. Let's just, like, see what they give me. Okay. Canceling call. Yeah, yep. Greninja, I know, I miss it too. Oh, they gave me the Shaman, you buffoon. You absolute buffoon. Because, like, now what I can do, actually, this is really entertaining, is I can actually start building up more stuff. Like, they have to specifically get, They now specifically have to get their Jet Energy. Or their Turo. But, like, seriously, who runs Shaman? Why are they so cringe? Okay, Legacy and... Yeah, Legacy and Dragapult Latias actually seems pretty good, because then Dragapult's only 1 prize, and Latias is only 2. That works, that works. And, yeah, this is literally... Are you kidding me? What is your problem? Why are you so annoying? Wait, I just lose. Yeah, I lose, don't I? Yeah, okay. I hate Cerulege so much, man. It's such a brainless deck. It's such a brain-dead deck. It's so bad. It's like you literally, when you lose to it, it doesn't feel good at all because it's like it's the most undeserving deck in the game. Like, anytime that deck wins, I feel like an angel loses its wings. Like, yeah, seriously. Okay, hopefully you come back, Greninja. Good to see you, man. Hopefully you come back. Would really like to see you back, but, thanks for stopping by, man. Yep, Red, Cerulege is the brain rot deck of the format. This is the stupid, dumb deck for babies. So, I'm so happy when I lose to that skillless deck. Skillless garbage. Sorry. Yes, I do rage that much about Ceruledge. I hate that deck so much. I've hated it since the very beginning. Since it, like, came out in Surging Sparks. Like, if you go back and look at my Twitter page, you actually will see me, like, hating it from the very beginning. It's just such a brain-dead deck. No, Red, I will not be making a video on it anytime soon. This might be a quick scoop scenario, fellas. And we're going first, which is the part that sucks even more. If we were going second, I wouldn't care as much because we had determination, but... Ranting out Sarah... No, I try not to be as negative in my videos because I know, like, I get good views and all that, but that's not what my channel is about. I swear, if this is another stupid Ceruledge... Wait, what? 2 Bravery Charm? I only have 1 Bravery Charm in here. What? Huh? I didn't swap decks or anything, right? Why do I have 2 Bravery Charms in here? This doesn't seem correct at all. Huh. I don't know. Great. Oh, you made a rant. Yeah, yep, I did that. I'm no stranger to ranting about Badoo, that's for sure. I'll have to check it out because as a fellow Badoo hater, this is right up my alley. So, yes, peak content. But for Ceruledge, I feel like I'd probably ruffle some more feathers than just somebody playing a generic, dumb card like Badoo. I'm sure I'd get people who get upset with me for saying that, like, in a video. Ceruledge is such a skillless deck. Oh, wait, it's just Goldango. Wait a second. I don't care. Goldango can't do anything to me. Like, sure, they can start hitting me with a Soul Rock or some brain-dead nonsense, but, like, literally as soon as I get my Crispin online, they can't do anything. Bravery Charm, ooh, there it is. Badoo is everywhere. The food we eat, the water we drink, the air we breathe, it's all Badoo. Yep, that's right. Well, not really anymore, but you know what I'm trying to say. Badoo, it was like a disease. Uh-huh. I hope that they realize that, like, they can't do anything to this if they are not attacking with Soul Rock. They also, I feel like they're pressured to get, like, their Genesect as well. So, like, maybe just Lone Cornerstone is actually just the play here, which is so dumb. I love when sometimes the game, like, makes you think that you have a terrible start, and then sometimes it actually ends up blessing you. The child has grown too powerful. Yeah, the child is missing for like 19 years and then comes back out of nowhere and is the most 17 years and is the most annoying thing on the planet. My opponent is thinking way too much about this, and they're using did they just fail the Arven? They might, or they failed the Nest Ball. What? Yeah, I would scoop too, honestly, because there's no way for you to win against Lone Cornerstone Ogerpon. That is why it's in the deck, fellas. That's why it's here. Yeah, honestly, VGC, when I made my terrible Pokemon, like, broken, or like my terrible Pokemon video a while back, I was like, must be so weird for a VGC player to watch. Yeah, they can't but do anything. Yes, Ben, I don't know what you're referring to on who's they, but VGC doesn't have to deal with Badoo. They don't have to get dealt with item lock, but the opponent also couldn't Badoo me because it's literally just give me Crispin and I win. Okay, pack time. What do we get? Marshadow, Magnezone, Baniri. Hey, a Mega Camerupt. Okay, sure. That's also a kind of funny deck I've seen. The Mega... Okay, so I'm just gonna... My initial thoughts on the Megas, they're not bad, actually. I genuinely think that they're pretty well balanced for the most part. which I'm like pleasantly surprised because I was pretty concerned that they were going to be like either hot trash or they were going to be like, and nobody would play them, or they'd be everywhere and run rampant. But it actually seems like they're good. Oh, hey, we made it to Ultra League, guys. Let's go. Yeah, we're going to climb the Master League here. It's actually like one of the only times I've actually made the effort to climb to Master League. If Badoo gets a move in that disables held, yep, that would be really bad. I mean, that's like just a better version of knockoff in some senses. Oh, actually, you know what? I do have a poll. I'm gonna make a poll here. Let's see. Let's see, because I've been wondering about dabbling with VGC. I have been wondering about this a little bit. I see. That's okay. No, it's okay, Ben. Don't mind my poll also being in the chat overlay. I forgot that that's how that window works. Okay, there we go. The VGC, yep. That would be how it works is... Okay, so there's a poll up now. Yes, 100% yes. Huh. I haven't really been thinking about getting into playing VGC with champions, coming out soon. Because it's definitely a big step up from the TCG. I wouldn't say like in its regards to like, oh, TCG is brain dead, and VGC is so much better. But it's like VGC has so many more moving pieces in a match, whereas like TCG is like more of, you just have to have like very good like memory, I guess. Why is it still running 2 Bravery Charm? Okay, honestly, I think we might switch off this version of Terapagos because I have to fix it, I think, and I don't feel like doing that right now. So let's actually switch gears. We'll switch gears to where is it? Box of Crystals. There it is. Right? No, Pidgeot Tera. Okay, let's. So this is the list that I've been running to pretty good success so far. I think one of the only changes that I'm going to make is taking out the research and putting in a Lily's determination, and we're gonna use the alternate art. Thank you. It's not gonna be healthy for my studies. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot. I already have a lot to think about as it is, so I'll have to play it in moderation. There, chat, and that's a good point there, Ben. Your friend's really good at VGC, but he knows nothing about the VGC. TCG, I see. Okay, I literally read that in real time. Yeah, if you're really good at the TCG, it doesn't mean that you're good at VGC and like vice versa. But like, as long as you have the same thought process of how both games work, like TCG is like sequencing, meta calling, having appropriate reaction time, and a little bit of RNG. VGC is like the exact same. There's like some parallels to it. In those senses. Obviously, the medium is different, and like the methods of winning are different. So yeah. I don't know what I take out for Mega Kangaskhan though, because like this list has been pretty ironclad. I just feel like sometimes it's missing like a Mega Kangaskhan attacker or something here. Or like draw engines like that. Me when my opponent puts up a Dark Charizard EX and I have 1 prize card left. Yep, that's basically like that the dog picture, really. You finished your bachelor's degree and shot yourself in the foot in the second year. Is that getting... Oh, well, congrats on your bachelor's. But yeah, I'm in my second year of college right now, and I'm trying to make an effort not to get too involved in stuff. That's why part of the reason why the Vernius video took so long was once college started up, I had to prioritize that and then slowly work on the video in the background. So I feel bad that it took as long as it did, because obviously I should have, I think I really killed off a lot of the potential that the video had. It's still sitting at respectable 3.3, 3.4k views right now, but I just felt really bad that it took way too long. So it was just I have school, I have to work 4 different jobs this semester, and also trying to balance YouTube into all of it just really takes a lot out of me. And also I'm personally I'm starting to get more into some other personal relationships and stuff, and that also is going to be more time for me to spend elsewhere. But I think that it's good for me, honestly. I need that. I think honestly it might just be a cut in Ultra Ball for Mega Kangaskhan, because Kangaskhan has really nice use. Has some practical uses outside, and also we can draw into stuff as well. So yeah, okay. Right, math is the only class that really gives me that much homework, and I hate it so much. But it's important. It's contemporary math, it's practical math, so I do need to learn it and all that. But Ben, I'll keep that in mind. I don't want to get stuck in a situation where I am getting too tied up or anything. I did release it on a Friday. That is true. Saturday release. Yeah, I did kind of think about that, but I did want to get the video out as quickly as I could, so I could stop worrying about it so much. It was, in some senses, more of a personal thing for me, or I just needed to get the video out. But it's still not doing bad. I'm not concerned about that. And holy terrible hand, Batman. This is not a good hand. Opponent mulligan, opponent mulligan, opponent mulligan. Come on, let's go. Let's go. School gets you a job, yeah. So, yeah. That's how it goes, Red. That's how it goes. You gotta go to school in order to get a good job. Gotta get a good job in order to get good money. Watch my opponent plays down something stupid high HP or... Oh, okay, well they start with something better than me. I really don't like this hand at all. It's terrible. What am I supposed to do here? I guess we go energy and sparkling crystal just so we threaten to win? Maybe we shouldn't have played the sparkling crystal now that I think about it, because they would have no idea if we would have had KO next turn. That kind of sucks, but we'll run with it. We're gonna run with this. You need to be good at math because you want to be a pilot. Oh yeah, that doesn't pilots need a lot of yeah, pilots actually, that's a lot. Don't know the first thing about terrible hands. Round 1 of the challenge, just Dreeper with no other basics. Yep, and you got dunked, Ben. Yep. At Indianapolis Regionals, I prized basically all my Charmanders multiple times, which was just amazing. Is my opponent actually just gonna go for an Eevee here? They're just gonna go Eevee into their stupid Flareon. No, you're not. I forbid it. I forbid it. You cannot go into Flareon right away. I'm sorry, the gall. The absolute audacity to deal 30 damage to me and I take out all your support. What? Chat, what are we witnessing right now? We're gonna Iono. Bye-bye. I'm sorry. We will stop talking about jobs immediately. What is going on there, fellas? Let's go get a Hoot Hoot. I like Hoot Hoot. Oh yeah, we actually get Pidgeot next turn. That's very nice. I do not want to place down Mega Kangaskhan. I do kind of have to place down another Tera just in case. And I guess I'll place down Mega Kangaskhan because that way we also... Yeah, so Torrential Pump, we're in a good spot here. We would like to shuffle energy into our deck and kill both of these guys. Yep, this is the Giga Chad Hoot Hoot. This is the optimal Hoot Hoot. Don't let anyone else gaslight you. That is the optimal Hoot Hoot. Oh, yes, Iron Bundle. Oh, praise the Iron Bundle. Wait, no, that's actually super broken here. Because, like, if they don't get a knockout with then I can, like, Iron Bundle and whatever. Leafeon? I have no energies in play. Leafeon does nothing for you. You would have been better off playing Flareon this turn and using Burning Charge. What? No! Bro, come on. Why are you playing Iono? You're not allowed to do that. We still get knocked out anyways. Doesn't matter. GG's, Silent Slip. Game over. And you give me Area 0. How kind. Iron Bundle. How do I feel about Repel? Repel is interesting. I don't think I'll see a lot of play because Bundle is just kind of better. It's recyclable in some senses. Oh my gosh. Dude, they have nothing. It's just like, pack it up. It's over. Go away. You have one energy. This is going to take you forever to do anything. Okay, I don't need Area 0. And I can Teal Dance. So we're going to do that. And we have E-Switch too. So like, okay. So we do... Let's do this. Yeah. Maybe? Wait, do we get a knockout with Pikachu here? If I go Ultra Ball, knockdown... No, we're just one card short of the combo. Do we actually try and run with Mega Kangaskhan here? Do we try and run with Mega Kangaskhan? Because what we need, Crispin plus... Let's see, they're going to have 1, 2, 3 energies total. I kind of want to do something like this. And you know what? Sure, whatever. I don't know why I did that, actually. That's kind of stupid. Yeah, this kind of stinks a little bit. I really don't want to get rid of the Fez, but, like, we also have Stretchers, so, like, it's not the end of the world. Jewel Seeker, yes, please. What do we need? Latias? And... yeah, let's get, like, Latias and, I guess also what we can do is basically just, like, kind of threaten them. And I guess we just get 2 Nest Ball. You know what? We're gonna get 2 Nest Ball. Oh, I should have gotten Boss, now that I think about it. Whoopsie. But no, we can get Latias and we can get Mew. This is pretty nice, actually. Yeah. We could also get the bundle, but this is okay too. Because it was either that or... I think we actually just kind of commit to just using this again. Honestly, I'm kind of on board to do this. Because they also don't have, like, anything going on. So, like, if we go get Boss... No, just more useless energy cards. Alright, Torrential Pump. I would like to shuffle energy back into my deck. Part of me does want to take a prize card here. But also I know that that could be really bad. So you know what? I don't want to give him any extra cards. we'll just do this. Maybe it was wiser to put on the Mew, because then I can just go... No, I don't have Fan Rundle, though. Okay, we're good. This is fine. This is how I wanted to play it. Now they get a Crispin. They do take a knockout here, but I do get some of my own cards. This could get sketchy. What is this here? Like, Crispin... E-Switch. Crispin E-Switch, I think, is what we need. Another E-Switch Crispin. Oh my gosh. Oh, what? No, I didn't even read that second attack. That's so gross. Well, the good news is that that's a guaranteed Kangaskhan knockout, so... Dude, that is such a cringe attack. Why? Yeah, just give me Air Balloon while you're at it. Why don't you? Run errand first. Ah, that's bad. Okay, we need a lot here. I think I might have just kind of... Yeah, just no E-Switch. But wait. How much does this need right now? You know, I'm going to place it down just so I can look at it better. Here, 3 energy. Is that even... We can actually use Blood Moon this turn. Right? No, we just, again, need E-Switch that we don't have. Ugh. And they do 230? Gross, dude. I just can't attack this turn. Ugh. I needed one more E-Switch. And I don't have any more ways to draw cards. I guess what I could do is Crispin here. And then, like... This just is terrible. This is just bad. You don't even get to draw any cards is the problem. You know what? I should have put on the Ursaluna. I should have put on the Ursaluna, I think. No, this is correct. This is correct. Okay, here's the plan. Here's the plan. They just don't get boss. We knock them out with rapid fire combo. They heal off damage, whatever. But we KO them. They'll go down to 1, but we'll be ahead in the prize race. We'll go down to 2, and then we'll just win with Blood Moon boss. That's all we gotta do. Because they have nothing else going on. What is this nest ball even gonna grab for them? This is a very weird game. EVE, I don't know why that's here. I don't exactly know what are you going for, Sylveon, or... Fine by me, sure, I don't care. It's not a boss, so we do not care. We get our own boss. That's fine, though. Because, like, don't we kind of just win the prize race here? Yeah, we have boss. Wait. No, seriously, we might actually just win this now. I can also just, like, also place down Wellspring, maybe? They'll go down to 1. I guess I didn't need to attach that. Whoops. I did not need to do that with the Teal Dance. I just think we need to draw more cards. We just need to draw 1 more card here. I just would like to see 1 more card. It's a Turo. I actually do like the Turo in this situation, because it allows me to pick this guy up, put him back down, and then next turn we can just kind of win. Oh, we also have Run Errand. I forgot about that. Whoops. That's an ability I can use. Wouldn't have gotten anything good, so that's fine. Rapid Fire combo. Let's see how many we get. 1. Okay. 250. Okay, that's gone. If we get Iono'd here, I'm actually going to be so annoyed, but... Okay, we're going to lose both of our boss, so if we can just find a way to shuffle the deck or search things out. They'll go down to 1, which is what I want, because then I can use Blood Moon. They can't go for Crown Opal here, right? I don't think so. I don't know. Honestly, it's just like, what do they have, is the question. Because now they're threatened, they have to take out this Kangaskhan. Because it's really the only quote-unquote major threat I have on the board right now. But then it's literally just like, oh, Blood Moon and win. Also, by the way, I still have 2 Noctowls left in the deck. So, like... It doesn't matter. If they get the knockout with Crown Opal or with Unified Beatdown, yeah, I don't care about that. Because it's literally, I just... Oh, wait. No, I just win. GG's, pal. No, because they're not using Iono now, which means I just go Boss or Countercatcher plus Blood Moon or Saluna. Oh, they don't even have, like, the correct energies here, do they? Yeah, they don't. Okay, they're just going to go Unified Beatdown. They'll take 3. And they didn't use Briar either. Actually, if they would have had 1 more energy in play, they could have used Briar and won the game by taking 4 Mega Kangaskhan. But they did not have it. So we win, fellas. Yeah, even if they somehow used Crown Opal here, it did not matter. Tera Orb. Yeah, they also could, like, committed their energies this turn. Oh, are you seriously gonna go for a Wellspring? Why? Oh no, wait a second. Don't tell me we're gonna lose because of a Wellspring play. There's the Sylveon. It sucks that I had to use a Turo already. Hopefully they're not intelligent and don't have, like, Sparkling Crystal or anything. No. Okay. Oh, no, I'm fine with that. I just boss. Mega Kangaskhan for the win! Let's go! Actually, I legit think that Mega Kangaskhan is the only reason that we won this game in the first place. Let's go! Give me that. Give me that. Woo! We take those, Mega Kangaskhan. Alright. Well, glad that we went after the Mew. Nice win. Good win. Good win. Woo! Yeah, they just didn't have anything. Like, they just kind of spread themselves too thin there. I did not play that fully correctly, by the way. That was not the greatest game ever played by me, but... I did kind of figure it out at the end there. I did kind of, think a couple turns ahead. Maybe I am ready for VGC after all. Oh, my phone is, like, blowing up with different notifications. I think my sister is texting me, too. What? Of course she is. Let's see here. Whew. Okay. So, honestly, I would like to hear you guys' thoughts. What are your guys' thoughts about, the deck? Hey, appreciate it, Ben. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really, really appreciate you. Hopefully you have a good night of sleep. Again, appreciate you stopping by and for the kind words. I will continue cooking. We might shift gears. I don't know. Usually I'm in a Tera box mood, but today I don't really feel like playing Tera box as much. I appreciate you, man. Hope to see you on a future live stream or something. Yeah, I hope to see you back. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Good night, man. Okay. Chat. I think I'll leave it. You know what? Oh, okay. You know what? We'll stay on it for a second here. You're a Tera box player and hopped into streaming to hear thoughts because you pulled 2 Kangaskhan IRL. I don't have a single one IRL, and I really, really want one. So initial thoughts after testing with this build, which is more of a tank version of the deck. Kangaskhan is the best card in the deck. But in this deck here, the one that I was just playing with, it feels good. It feels like it kind of fixes some of the problems with Tera box that Tera box has right now, which is just the fact that it doesn't have a good draw engine outside of like Pheasantipity, Mew, and Mew. And sometimes you just don't get solid draw, like unconventional draw, and Mega Kangaskhan gets that for you. Also, it has a high amount of HP, and it has a decent attack as well. So like it just kind of like encapsulates a very well-rounded like card for Tera box. Like on one end, you have a good draw engine, which is something Tera box desperately needs. On another end, you have something that can potentially OHKO anything you want, which is also really good for Tera box. And also sometimes is like, oh, I don't need Pikachu then. I still like Pikachu in the deck, by the way. But it also is a, if you wanted to run like Glass Trumpet in the list, it also synergizes with Glass Trumpet. So, and it takes 3 colorless energies, which also means you can just throw on 3 random energies that you want, and it works pretty nicely. Unconditional draw, not unconventional draw. Whoops, yep. English. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Yeah, I don't know why I said unconventional draw. Yes, it's been a really long week for me. I'm tired. Hi, Reggie Guy. That's a very long name. I'm doing all right now. It's been a pretty interesting week for me. Yesterday I went to a university football game on campus here, and I like got a sunburn on like the entire right side of my body. But it's like almost already all gone, so I don't care as much. But now I'm just sitting in my hot dorm room with 0 AC. I am actually gonna go open up the window. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go open up the window because it was windy outside earlier. It still looks a little windy, but it's probably not as bad anymore. Okay. There we go. Now we're getting cool air in here. You got sunburned yesterday because you went to an air show. I haven't been to an air show in years. The last time I went to an air show, I saw the Blue Angels. And that was, like, really cool for me when I was, like, a kid. I still think that's really cool now, but that's really cool, though. Yes, I'm very interested to hear about the planes that you saw, because I don't know like exactly what the situation, like how the Blue Angels operate. I don't know if they're like still ongoing, but definitely I like idolized them as a kid. At the North Dakota Air Show, like in 2010 or something like that, I think. I was like 5, so it was like around the 2010 North Dakota Air Show or something like that, I think. A B-29. Hey, there we go. See, I know a bit about planes because like I like studying like history and stuff. So yeah, B29s are amazing. Like, they're seriously a marvel of technology, of like World War II technology. Sorry, you're completely delving off the topic of Pokemon. Well, the Super Fortress was absolutely insane. My great grandpa actually went on a Super Fortress during World War II, so that was pretty cool to learn about. And a B25, yeah, there we go. Sort of like the wartime stuff. Really, I like that. Okay, also, chat, I'm holding my Tera box deck IRL right now, and I'm realizing that it's not blinged. That, like, the bling cards that I have are in Raging Bolt. I need your opinions, because I've been kind of wondering this for a little while. Let's start a new poll. Okay, I have to close this poll, don't I? End poll. Okay, 82% of you said, that I should play Pokemon Champion, or VGC when Champions comes out. Hey! Despicable? What do you mean despicable? I'm not Guru or anything. You have a lot of bling for your current deck. Yeah, I want some. Okay, is Raging Bolt still good? Is the question right now. Use the bling from Raging Bolt? You're a VGC player and you think it's awesome? You have a harder time with the TCG even if it's more complex. That's kind of where my sentiment is. That's the reason why I've stuck with the trading card game instead of trying to play the video games. Is A, I don't have a Switch, so I can't do that. I'm not a bazillionaire. I'm not Scrooge McDuck, chat, but I do really like VGC, but TCG will always be my number one go-to for competitive Pokemon. And like, I'm also, not to brag or anything, I feel like I'm a semi-professional in this game, so like, I kind of want to stick with the game that's been better for me over time. The TCG does cost more over time instead of just doubling down and buying a Switch, really. But I might buy a Switch. Actually, I might buy a Switch or a Switch 2 or something. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, TCG costs a lot. Okay, what do we... Everyone's saying that Bolt's still good? Okay. You haven't seen a Bolt player IRL in ages? See, Bolt's in a weird spot. Here, I'll show you a couple, two different things. Don't mind, this deck title. Where is it? Aha! Okay, so Raging Bolt, this is a version that I was playing... Oh my... Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. It's so far down the list. Oh my gosh. This is the version that I played to win a league challenge, or win a win-a-box. And it's been, like, the best version of the deck. But, yeah. I think the one that I was kind of trying to run is one with Wellspring Ogerpon. Oh my gosh, this deck sucked. It was so bad. I, basically was, trying to force in Wellspring Ogerpon. I did not like Raging Bolt. I think maybe Mega Kangaskhan can make Raging Bolt kind of better at some points, but also it just is it just kind of feels like coat in a sense. Yeah, Red, you're right. Pokemon is actually one of the cheapest TCG games, and also it's very easy to find the stuff for everything. Like, if it's just base rarities, yeah, it's very cheap. A lot of reprints happen as well, which is really nice. And yeah, don't mind the deck title here. I had to fix up this deck a little bit. I'm still experimenting with it, but I mean, come on, it's Goldango with the rocks in it. It makes sense, guys, and that is why you pick Wario. That is why I pick Wario. And Wario picked Goldango because he knew that he'd be getting the goods one day. Yeah, that's true. Reggie, there is some, like, extra stuff you do have to buy in order to be, like, a good, like, able to, like, compete properly with the trading card game. But that's, like, once you have those, and most products also will give you, like, sleeves and dice and deck, and, like, a deck box and something nowadays, I feel like it's still the most accessible one, because, like, I don't see, like, One Piece or, like Yu-Gi-Oh! Really doing those things. The same things that Pokemon do. And then Magic is just, Magic, I don't even know what's going on with Magic anymore. Yes. BD, absolutely agree. Welcome in on the stream, by the way. It is one of the games of all time. This is a game that exists in the TCG space. It is a physical trading card game that exists in the current day and age that we live in right now. In the great year of 2025. Yes, we are cursed. Wait, how are we blessed by scalpers? Is it just like... I'm curious to hear about what your thoughts are. I'm sure it'll make sense, but I don't exactly understand the sentiment of blessed by scalpers. I think it's a curse. Scalpers are... Oh my goodness. More card production? That's what I was thinking when I made my 2026 make or break video. But like that does cause some other issues. It's kind of a weird cycle. It's an interesting situation, honestly. They make low... Oh, yeah, you're right. Actually, yeah. They make low rarity cards dirt cheap, but everything else is, yeah. Have fun trying to find anything that's higher than base rarity. That is very true. But yeah, you are correct. I haven't actually thought about it that way. We're playing at locals right now. Good luck, BD. Thanks for stopping in the stream during your locals. You need some Mega Evolution packs. Well, hopefully you get some, man. Because I need to go and play some Mega Evolution. There was like a store credit thing at my local, like my card shop. One of my card shops today. I was like, no. They stopped doing window boxes because of scalpers, and now it's like nobody wants to go to those anymore. Also, I don't have all the stuff for Mega Evolution, so I just wasn't ready for it in the first place. And I also wanted to test and see if I liked Mega Kangaskhan in here, and so far I really do like it in here, actually. Let's see here. Oh, welcome back, Greninja. You're never opening Mega Evolution again after your pre-release. Was it that bad? Was it that bad? I feel terrible if that's how it went. And don't mind the pun about it being terrible. Playing Zard. Zard is a good deck right now. Contrary to popular belief, I think that Zard is one of the best decks in the game. It was that good. Oh, I see. Yeah, if it... You're basically saying that you peaked. Maybe Bolt is still good. You're still checking City Leagues, and it won 1. Okay, interesting. Because I've been curious about, like, if Bolt's actually, like, viable right now. And I think I see an argument for and against Bolt right now. I mean, this isn't actually that bad. We're going first. We get our fan rotom. We get all we actually have a okay hand. I don't trust this very much, guys. I don't like the Luxcape. I don't like the Luxcape, chat. You poured a normal Absol and Kangaskhan. Well, someone got a... Oh, my. You guys got the Gold Guardy. Well, Reggie, you are now a bazillionaire. Congratulations. You are now the richest duck in the world. You are now Scrooge McDuck. That card is like $1 billion. Oh, yes, let's go. We won by doing absolutely nothing. You know what? Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing. We take those. Oh, well, if it's Zoroark, I think we beat that pretty handily. Yeah, it's only like $400. Yeah. Only like $1 bajillion. That's a lot of money that you can reinvest into the trading card game if you want, or just to pocket, honestly. But someone else got a gold guard. I'm sorry about that. That's I mean, good for the other person, but like, yeah, I feel that if someone else gets a really, really good pull and I get like mid stuff, I'll be grateful for the stuff that I did get, but it also is like, why could it could have been, it should have been me, not him. It's not fair, or something like that. Okay, let's oh, yippee. I have to like update certain things every once in a while. Oh, I will go first. Why, thank you, game. Don't mind my screen going all crazy. I'm sorry. Yes, the Delibird. Some of the Megazards. Okay. Okay, that's actually really good to know. Delibird actually viable? This isn't terrible. My opponent knows exactly what I'm playing, though. Yeah, it's you're rich. Why? What is this, bro? Fan Rotom. Actually, okay, one really cool thing that we can do here. I'm going to thin out the Ditto, by the way. I'm going to thin out this Ditto. Probably wants to get the Pidgey. Yeah, actually, we'll do this. We're gonna do this. Attach to the Pikachu and retreat it. Because this way, also, we don't have to waste the Ultra Ball. But this is one really cool thing you can do with the Mega Kangaskhan. Is you can literally just go into Mega Kangaskhan. You can run errand. And draw extra cards, which is really cool. I don't exactly... Is this like that weird double Evoltol deck or whatever? I don't know what this is. Oh no, I can't retreat. Oh no. I'll try like Monkey Dory Frost. It's Monkey Dory Frostlass with like Evoltol Cringe. Cool. Cool. I hate these stupid kinds of decks. Absolutely amazing, everybody. Give it up for the... Oh. We do still have Run Errand. Yay. I hate. Oh, we can't retreat either, which is whatever, but... We do have Turo, too. So that's something. Okay, the natural rare candy Pidgeot. We do have to be careful, though. I think what we do is we take this kind of slow here. We do this. We Crispin onto the Ogre Pawn. And then next turn... Yeah, actually, this is pretty good. We don't have Sparkling Crystal, which is stupid and kind of typical. But, like, we can attach... Don't attach to the Kangaskhan. We just go all in on... Because we have Turo. I think we actually go get, like, Area 0 here. Yeah, Area 0 isn't that bad. We go, like, Bundle next turn. Yeah. We go Crispin. 1, 2. Put that in my hand. We attach this here, because then also we just go get, like, Iron Bundle. And then we pass, because next turn what we can do is we can go Quick Search for Noctowl. Yeah, they're gonna go get their stupid other cringe. They're probably just gonna keep using Evoltol here. Okay, sorry. Let me reread some chat here. Oh my gosh, just Delibird Army. Promote the idea. Yeah, that's a better way to put it. Retreat Lock versus Retreat Lock. Everyone plays Retreat Lock. Rare Candy Pidgeot. Oh yeah, a preemptive counter catcher. Very interesting, and also pretty stupid. If they also don't use, wait, no, they're actually stupid because that they give me my Turo. They let me keep my Turo. They now let me play boss on both Frostlass. They are so cooked. They are so cooked. Oh no, I take 20 damage on everything. Because now this is literally just energy boss. The problem is I just don't have Sparkling Crystal. That's the only thing that's like stopping me here. Another Crispin. Okay. So now we go Area 0. Here we go quick search for probably, what is it here? It's just, oh wait, it's Latias not in the oh yeah, there you are. Hi Latias. Am I forgetting anything? No, I'm not actually. I'm not forgetting anything. This is basically a solid surefire plan here. I should have also probably used Run Errand first. I need to use Run Errand more often. I need to remember that. I should have probably waited to use Quick Search just in case. Let's Run Errand. Oh, another Hoot Hoot. I mean, I just don't want to run into a situation where I just kind of like get destroyed. Let's do this. Boss up one of you. This way we also save the Turo, by the way. But like, we kind of just shut them down here, don't we? Yeah, we just Torrential Pump both Frostlass. Yes. Goodbye. Delete. Boop. And boop. Bop, bop. Sparkling Crystal, please. No, that's not what I want. And now they're probably going to try and retreat lock something else, and I just don't have any other attackers yet. Which is just annoying. This is just another turn where I just, like, sit there and use Crispin. Wait. Like, yeah, and then I can still do, like, bundle plus... This is just so stupid. Like... If they try and stall me with anything, I just can go Turo and then take more prize cards. Wait, yeah, this is just so good. I don't understand how this could be a bad thing. I don't think my opponent, Happy Duck JJ, is very happy about the current situation right now, I'm not gonna lie. Because like, I also get Crispin. I don't exactly know what they're gonna... Yeah. Yeah, if you play Guardy, you like grade the Gold Gardevoir and you yeah. Great Tusk EX. Okay. Sure. Oh no, my Pidgeot EX is now... They can't even Devo now though. Are they free retreat? What are they cooking here? Okay. I literally can just start Crispin, like just using Crispin. Wait, no, this is literally just quick search Iron Bundle Crispin. Let's just, I don't think I like their current situation, chat. They do not look like they're gonna have a good time. Not the water, not the water. Yeah, this is pretty darn good. No, I think I want the other one, thank you. Give me that Monkey Dory, please, and thank you. And then I can just Blustery Wind. And honestly, let's see. I get rid of the Fan Rotom. Don't need that. I don't need the Pikachu. And I don't exactly need the Hoot Hoot. You know what? Yes, I will discard my own Stadium. And I'll get rid of my Fan Rotom and this Pikachu. As they are just now liabilities. It's genius. Pidgeot MVP. Actually, also, in a sense, also Mega Kangaskhan MVP here. Because, like, now they're basically just cooked. Pokegear. That was the weirdest Pokegear animation ever. Dude, stop playing Arven. Stop getting carried by Arvens, bro. Stop. Because now it's literally just, I keep using Blustery Wind over and over and over again. Oh, wait, do they have nothing? They've got nothing? No more buddy buddies? What? What is going on? What is that? What do you do? For each prize card your opponent's taken, it does how much? 10? I don't like that one. I don't like you. You scare me a little bit. I think I still have Christmas left, right? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. That is actually terrifying, but they have to spend 3 turns powering it up. They have to spend 3 turns powering it up, and there's nothing that's just stopping me from doing this, right? Yeah, there's nothing stopping me from doing this. Because now I basically just threaten a knockout on them next turn. And then it's literally just, I can go E-Switch, Turo, Mega Kangaskhan, if they put, like, a Bravery Charm on. They're just not going to be able to get it all set up in time. And if they retreat, then it's like I go Quick Search, Night Stretcher. Yeah, it's Quick Search, Night Stretcher, Turo. Or no, I can just go, what do they do here? 50 damage. Oh, you jerk. Ugh. Oh, well, it's just literally just Quick Search Noctowl. The plan still works. Okay, Ultra Ball Noctowl. Ultra Ball Briar and whatever else for Noctowl. Yeah, no, this thing is dying next turn. I'm not letting this thing stick around. You don't want to grade it because you'd have to ship it? Yeah, that's fair. Right now we are in a weird timeline where that... Yeah, no, I don't think I want you to do that. Okay, so here we go get ourselves our Noctowl. We have Night Stretcher, right? I'm not tripping. We do. So this is just, E-Switch, Pidgeot E-Switch, Energy. Yeah, okay. They literally can't win. There's no way for them to win. Then I just go... Like, yeah. No, there was 0 way for my opponent to win that game at all. It was an interesting try with the, what's its face? Kyurem. But there's no way for them to win that. Okay, let's take a look at chat. Sorry, guys. I have to lock in on some of those, like, really dumb games. Let's see. Charizard Dragapult now. Yeah, but Great Tusk EX was actually... I was really excited about it, but then I read, like, the attack, and I was like... or was it, like, the attack or the ability or something? I was like, oh, man, this is terrible. But yeah, it's... You don't want to have to grade it. Yeah, I get it. Sell it raw. Honestly, at this point, just sell it raw and like sell it. Wait, maybe a. Honestly, I wouldn't wait too much longer because I'm sure that the floor will drop at some point on some of these cards, and then it'll start going down. But if you hold on to it, sometimes sometimes it works out to hold on to cards, but I don't know. And in modern TCG, it's been kind of dumb lately, where like, and I don't like being like an investor bro or whatever, but it's like. Also, I've been holding on to a sealed booster box for a little while, so yeah. Okay, that's not the right deck. I don't want that. Whoops. Don't mind all of my screens, everybody. Honestly, I honestly also don't think I would have won that game if it wasn't for Kangaskhan, because Kangaskhan got me a couple extra pieces and let me draw into that rare candy Pidgeot quicker. So, like, I think Kangaskhan is good, and also Kangaskhan literally was the only Pokemon available that would be able to hit a straight 200 damage on that Kyurem, and actually had the potential to one-shot it if I got on a 50-50 flip. So let me give me 1 second. I'm going to export this, and I'm going to put it into Limitless TCG. Give me 1 moment. Because I do want... Here. Also, one fun fact about the way that this Limitless works is it doesn't recognize the Hoot Hoot. It doesn't recognize the optimal Hoot Hoot with this rarity. Fun fact. So I have to change it every time from being SV Alt 149 to Temporal Forces 126. TEF 126. There he goes. And boop. There it is. What are you doing on the music, by the way? Okay, we're not. Okay. Let me get chat back up. And there we go. Okay, so this is the list I'm running right now. And honestly, it's running good. I mean, I've only played a couple test games with it, but, like, it feels good. It doesn't feel bad at all. Like, I think that this might genuinely be, like, the play going forward for me. Because... like, not only does it, like, provide a lot of versatility and pressure and stuff, but, like, it also has good draw power with Mega Kangaskhan. It has just a lot a lot going for it. Yeah, when Mega Evolution becomes legal, I definitely think this is my play for that. So, I might actually just start kind of blinging out, my deck right now. Is Mega... I honestly don't know. I haven't been to an event in a little while, so someone's gonna have to update me on that. I gotta... like... some of these cards are getting a little bit of, like... you guys know, like, Hollow Warp or whatever? Like, especially with Scarlet Violet cards. If you, like, leave a card out, even if it's sleeved for a certain amount of time, it starts to kind of, like, warp a little bit. It's kind of happening to some of my cards, and it's annoying. Legal in a week. Okay, I'm taking notes because I do have to go get a Mega Kangaskhan. I think I just keep all these cards. I just don't play the research. I swap that for Lily's Determination. But yeah, I genuinely like this deck, like, a lot. No, it's okay. It's alright there. It's alright, Reggie. Okay. In the US, it becomes legal on the 10th. Okay, good to know. In Europe, it's the 24th. And I am an American. Not proud of our nation currently, but... I am an American citizen. But, yeah. Hold on, give me 1 second, everybody. I gotta stand up and stretch. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. Oh, what's up, Nugget? How you doing? Wait, hold on. Nugget, did you go to the thing with everybody else? With the rest of the group? I hope that you did. I know you know what I'm talking about, too. But, if you didn't, then I'm so happy to see you. Good to see you, buddy. Oh, that's okay. You did, in fact, go to the thing. Good job. Good. You need to go to more of those things. Sorry, Nugget is a longtime family friend. And, so I'm just making sure he went to, basically like an event that my family normally goes to. It's very windy. Yeah, I mean, there is a wind advisory out right now, actually. And there's like a giant wall cloud that just came on in. So I think we might get some rain in a little bit. But that's neither here nor there. Don't really care too much. Not invested in the weather. I am inside and, all good. You need to experiment with Dragonbolt Latias. Okay, well, we might take a look at that in a second here. Because I want to take a break from Kangaskhan for a little bit. Okay. Let's end this poll. I have a new poll in mind, everybody. 69 to 31, nice. New poll. Let's talk about... Yeah, we should talk about a different poll that I was thinking about, which is... I gotta make a new poll. Start poll. Ask a question. Let's see, the question should be... Thoughts on Mega Kanga... Oh, no, not... In the Tera box archetype. Good, bad, and meh. Start poll. Bam! There we go. New poll. Okay, red, we might look at Dragonbolt Latias just for fun. I do like looking at more, like, unique decks, by the way, everybody. Okay, it is muted. I did mute the tab. I was intelligent enough to do that. Mine. General. Alright, let's see what this is. The updated list. Ditto for Kanga. Okay, here, let me get chat back up because I can only half see it right now. There we go. And let me open up this. Okay. The fact that you can go Ditto for Kanga if you want makes it very useful. And yeah, basically you can get a free 2 extra cards and get like a threatening attacker and draw engine out on the first turn. like, if you already have a Tera Pokemon, then it's fine to actually go after Ditto, so you can draw more cards. And also, if you play the Pidgeot version, it actually synergizes very well with the Pidgeot version, because you can draw extra cards and then use Quick Search after you draw the extra cards. Or you can also, like, play Pidgeot, or you can, like, draw into the, like, Rare Candy or Pidgeot instead. Yeah, exactly. It's also very tanky and can do good damage right out the bat as well, which is really cool as well. And also, I was debating taking out the second E-switch, but I feel like it's now necessary to keep for Kangaskhan, so that we can actually use the attack better. Let's see. What is our poll looking like right now? Good. We got one for good and one for meh. Oh, that's right. Ditto does rotate eventually. Yeah, Tera Box might struggle a lot more without Ditto. And also we lose Mew. Yeah, Tera Box actually will lose a lot of the, like, shell, right? Doesn't it lose, like, almost everything? I don't remember what... Is it just rotating G block? I guess, yeah, no, it only loses a couple things. Like, it shouldn't lose too much, actually. I guess we lose Nest Ball. Do we lose Nest Ball in rotation, chat? I don't know if that's a card that will survive. If not, then we are in big trouble. Because I like my gold Nest Ball. Okay, 2 Mega... We don't have 2 Megalodias. Nice. Tried playing Tera Box without Ditto. The brickiest deck you've ever played. Yeah, I'd imagine it's not very good. And that sucks, because I love Tera Box. It seriously is one of my favorite decks in the format. I think it actually is, like, my favorite deck in the format. I think the way to go forward for Tera Box, by the way, is literally just to play Charizard. Is play Charizard, Tera Charizard. And we might look over that. Red, we're gonna just kind of do a quick test here. I'd imagine you want to go second with this deck. Do you want to go second with this deck? Let me double check what Megalodios does. I guess you want to go second. You want to go second, actually, because you can use Badoo and you can use Megalodios, I think. Let's see. Turn 2 deck. Yep. Okay, not a bad start. Child. Yes, the Badoo, the child. Okay. Also, I appreciate you guys sticking around for the stream so far. Rare Candy Dusknoir plus Briar came in clutch. Even if Fed's prize would have gotten cooked if not. Let's go, BD. Nice work, dude. 1-0 in the tournament, I presume. Very nice. Okay, we actually have a lot of options here. Oh my goodness. Okay, we can go, I think we go, Artisan. We can Artisan first. I think this is just a Badoo situation. Let me just double check what Megalodios says. 40 and switch with the benched. Interesting. And then 300 and discard all, or is it discard N? All. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. That is interesting. I do kind of like the concept of that. The way it can kind of, like, deal extra damage and then Dragapult kind of just cleans everything up. That is very interesting. I do like that. I think we just go get another Dreepy, though. I don't imagine that we need to go get much else. Yeah, Red got me to try the Latias deck here. I was curious enough to want to give it a go. I don't think I want to use... Oh, man, I kind of screwed this up, didn't I? Whoops. That's not great. But I guess we just go this in evolution and we're fine, right? Like, there's no downside to this. Can they get Brock Scouting... Legacy? Sure. Evolution. Buddy Buddy. Dreepy. Oh! You're so right! You're so right, Drago. Charizard is rotating with Ditto. We are so cooked. I'm never going to be able to play a cool deck ever again. I'm going to be playing... What? Dragapult? 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 Did I mention Dragapult yet? I'm probably going to be playing Dragapult once you hit rotation. You're so right. Oh my gosh. Zard will... Yeah. Megazard will be a thing that everyone plays. Is everyone ready for our Overlord Mega Charizard to take over the format? Even if it's not good, you have to... Either you have to play it or you lose to it because it's a... It's one of those stupid decks that it's like... You gotta... Basically, you have to play it or you lose to it. And we might just have another stupid, like, Lugia EX situation on our hands. I'm actually... You know what? Give me another... I'm gonna look something up real quick. And also, don't mind my screen doing that. It happens every time I try and change windows. Let's check something. I need to check something. Ori... Choreo... Did they just gust up the Dracloak? When I just have Rare Candy Dragapult and I have no way to retreat? They're so cringe. So bad. Okay, I want to see if I actually have Crispin. It's Goldango. Yeah, it's a bot. It's a bot, unfortunately. Which I'm not proud of, but, like, I just want to see how this deck functions first. Okay, there are Crispins, so we actually can hit Crispin and not feel miserable. Oh, we can go get a Monkey Dory, actually. And then the last spot can be like... Yeah, Dragapult's not rotating. Dragapult... Yeah, Dragapult box it is. It's just gonna be everyone plays Dragapult. Oh, wow. Actually, I have 3 Dracloaks to work with right now, everybody. Let's recon. Hello, Crispin! There we go. We are so good at the game. There we go. There we go. Okay. I like this, actually. I really like how this... Like, I know this is just a regular Dragapult deck right now, but, like, the counts of things are also interesting to accommodate for the Mega Latias. Lily's Determination for next turn doesn't seem too bad. But also Arven doesn't seem too bad. Lily's Determination's better. Just a full new hand is way better. Mega Latias or Energy. Honestly, as it stands right now, the Energy is a smarter grab. But the Latias is still good. We could potentially draw into it next turn. Bop. Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Bop. There he goes. Bye-bye. Yeah. Can they make Mega Sitting Cuties? They haven't? I feel like they make $1 bazillion off of that. Like, that's a major lost they are losing major market value there. What the heck? You really hope, yeah. Hydrapple actually seems super fun with Meganium. It's like Celebi from Pocket all over again. Why did you put that up? Why do you not like me? Okay. We want to grab. We want to get 2 more prize cards this turn. So we are going to dig for our... dig for that Luminous Energy. We're going to Artisan first so we can shuffle the deck. And I just realized we have Nest Ball, so we can also shuffle the deck. You know what? I'm also, for the content, let's go get that Mega Latias. Just have him there. Because I want to get that Monkey Dory. Bad card. Good card? Luminous? Luminous. Ooh. Monkey. Monkey, ooh. And lilies. Nice. Nice. Okay. High consistency. Wait. Doesn't lilies just make, like... Doesn't Lily's determination just, like, make this deck absolutely broken, like, Dragapult completely broken? Because then you don't have to chuck everything. You just shuffle it all back. There's a high chance the high meta stuff you play, you'll just get it back. The stuff that you want back. This is actually just disgusting. Oh man, I messed that up. Whoopsie. I didn't need to do that, actually. I should have just put, like, 2 on and then next turn 1 on the Ralts. Oh well. Oh well. This is a bot game anyways. This is okay. Oh wait, no, I am a genius. Chat, I am a genius. There we go. Yeah. No, I know what you're trying to say. Hydrapple EX plays very similarly to, that plays very similarly to the, Celebi deck in TCG Pocket, where it has the superior that is double. Are you kidding? Oh, wait, no, this doesn't do anything. Never mind. Well, okay, we could win right here, but where's the fun in that? I want to use Megalodios. I don't care if I had to take 1 prize card now, and then... Alright, round 4 starting. Best of luck, man. Good luck, BD. I don't like these cards. These are all bad cards. These, like, literally none of these do anything for me right now. Oh my gosh. I just need the Crispin. I just need Crispin. And I feel like I actually grabbed the energy I shouldn't have. Whoopsie. I think I grabbed the other energy, so the Crispin wouldn't do anything anyways. You know what? I'm going to Lilies again. I know I've already won the game, but I want... Oh, there's a Crispin. Okay, so the next turn I do have the... I do have it, if I want to. I want to win with Megalodios. Just for the fun of it. I know this is not optimal. Please understand. I could have already won this game. But I want to win the max damage on Megalodios. So stick with me here. Was it for bug catching you? So yeah, that's true. I think someone did make some sort of like comment on that on Twitter and said basically like maybe bug catching is just not the way to go because it like it requires you to just get lucky like every time. And maybe that's the problem with the deck right now is that like the consistency is off because you're relying so much on luck. And not to say that, like, oh, well, it's terrible because your bug catching sets can be terrible. But, like, also, it's not amazing to see when that happens. Oh my gosh, Crispin! Bop, bop, bop. And it works. Actually, there is quite a bit of synergy here with Megalodios, not gonna lie. I do... quite like how this deck works. That's true, yeah. Always fun to say, let's go gambling! And then it works. How is the bot playing a... they don't update the bots, actually. Live doesn't update the bots, and so they play cards that have long rotated out. It's really, really stupid, and I hate it very much. But that's how the game works right now, is because they're so caught up doing other useless updates and making me reinstall the client 3 times in a row in less than 2 weeks. It's quite a struggle sometimes. Clearly they are a small indie company that is struggling a lot. And they really just need our patience and support. Not saying that you should go, like, harass them or anything, because that's not okay, but come on. Like, I know TCGLive can do better than that. Yeah, the bots are literally cheating. I like to gamble. My buddy for the win, actually. I love that. Honestly, I'm so glad, because me and For the Win are friends here on YouTube, and he loves playing Wug Trio. It's like the only deck he wants to play. I just find that so funny. You don't want to be the mill player at locals? Yeah. I had... there's a judge at my locals. The nicest judge ever. Like, literally the nicest judge you will ever meet. He played Durant Mill to the Team Challenge Finals 2023. Or it was like 2023 or something like that. I think it was during... No, it couldn't be. It had to be earlier than that. 2022 or 21 or something like that. But it was like during the Mew VMAX. Like, it was maybe during COVID? Maybe? Or right after? Anyways, we did Team Challenge, and the qualifiers for it was like a tournament that was basically played like a League Cup. And the final round was me against him playing Durant Mill, and I played Mew VMAX with Ordinary Rod, specifically because I didn't have a third Mew VMAX. I just couldn't find one or couldn't afford one. And the Ordinary Rod ended up winning me the tournament. So, like, I have fond memories of facing off against Mill decks, because every time I just always, like, just completely flame them. Every time. It's so funny. Any recommendations to make the deck better, or is it good? I like it. I really like it. I think the synergy is really good. There's high amounts of everything. I would say maybe throw in another Buddy Poffin. I would say probably another Buddy Poffin, potentially, if you want to make sure that you get your Badoos and your Dreepies out more efficient. Actually, no, you have 4 Nest Ball. No, that's fine. 2 Buddy is good. One Badoo is good. You don't need to run more than one nowadays. Tool Scrapper is very is very nice. I think getting rid of some bad tools is really good. Oh, okay, actually that does make a lot of sense. I think you do need to play like an air balloon, or yeah, you need to play an air balloon. I think is the biggest thing that I have. If you're playing Arvin, then I don't really see why you wouldn't play air balloon. So that way you can, like, retreat something that you don't want in the active spot. So I'd say maybe, like, cut a Brock Scouting for an air balloon. I'd say probably my recommendation is cut one Brock Scouting for an air balloon. And then, let's see. Is there, maybe cut another one. I would say play one Brock Scouting, cut one Brock Scouting for an air balloon, and then cut one more for like a Hilda. And then if you really wanted to, you could also probably play one Lily's Clefairy EX just for the mirror match. Or if your opponent's playing something like a Tera box and they have a big bench or something like that. So I would say I would say probably my ideal list would probably be -2 Brock Scouting, +1 air balloon, 1 Hilda, and then maybe taking out a Mega Latias, because you're not always going to be able to use Mega Latias. I feel like it's a more situational card. You can take that out and put it in a Lily's Clefairy. I did actually try cooking with Lily's Clefairy in this deck, in Dragapult in general for a while. I called it like basically like Hater Dragapult, but I think that this is actually the best way to play it. Honestly, I like the Mega Latias. Like, and it especially comes out of nowhere sometimes, where it's like, oh, Mega Latias is online, and that's pretty scary. Or like your opponent feels pressure to deal with the Mega Latias right away. Because in the 300 and then you like Monkey Dory or something like that, it's actually gross. Like, I actually really like how this Mega Latias works out. I think you got a pretty solid deck there, Red. I would say, yeah, those are the only changes I'd make, in all honesty. The rest of them are pretty good. About playing bug catching, there's no better alternative. I agree. Yeah, there's really not. You can play like Nest Ball and Ultra Ball and stuff, and then Lilies and all that. Dawn is interesting. Dawn is crazy, actually. There's not really much else available. Yeah. There's not a lot of options for... Like, Grass is kind of like, you just gotta play bug catching set and you gotta pray. But it's better support than some of the other types in the game right now, which are just, like, not getting any love. It really, actually, though, every type is getting love right now. Is there maybe like water isn't that amazing because it's like all like it has to be all Baxcalibur, and it doesn't really have. It just has Wellspring Ogerpon, and people just slap Wellspring Ogerpon and everything else because you only need one water. So like I don't know. Psychic is way too much loved. Like I'm sorry, tone down the Psychic love. We do not need to be loved that much, guys. We do not need more support for Gardevoir. So tired of Gardevoir. Oricorio EX. Sorry, I just pulled up Oricorio EX so I could read it. To one of your bench fire type Pokemon. Okay. Interesting. I can actually see this working with other Dark is also very loved. Let's see. What does Dark have? It has Charizard, but that's mainly fire type. And it's self-sufficient. There's Hydreigon, which is like mid. Hydreigon's like low-end mid. Let's see. I guess you got Grimmsnarl as well. Yeah, Grimmsnarl, I'd agree. Yeah. Grimmsnarl, that's a good point. It also beats Gardevoir. Zoroark as well. Yeah, you're right. Dark is good. Because there's also Zoroark as well. Yep. And the rest get Mega Gengar. Actually, never mind. Yeah, I think every type actually has a pretty decent showing. I'd say Water is probably the weakest type right now. Everything else has some pretty good support for it. Like, there's a lot of synergy for these types. Colorless is like the support type right now. Water is just Wellspring Ogerpon. Nothing else, just Wellspring Ogerpon. Electric has Pikachu. It has Mega Manectric, Miraidon, Iron Hands. Fire has all the stuff for Firebox, for Armor Rouge and stuff like that. And Cerulege as well. Psychic has Lily's Clefairy, Gardevoir stuff, all that. And Mew. Dark has Fez. Grimmsnarl. Zoroark. Charizard. Fighting has Mega Lucario. Dragon has, and Cynthia's Garchomp, and then Dragon has Dragapult, and then Mega Latios seems interesting. Yeah, Fighting is disgustingly overpowered with the Lunatone Solrock engine. Steel literally is just Goldengo. Yes, you know what? Water type is the best. It's the only deck that you can play 52 energies the same type. It's literally just Guzzlord GX all over again. I love those stupid, funny meme decks. Uh-oh, hold on. I'm just realizing something. The chat is not updating. There we go. The chat is now updated on the screen. I forget. If I stay away from the chat for too long, it doesn't update properly. You know what? We've been talking about this for a while, so let's make a tier list. Let's make a tier list for every single Pokemon type in the trading card game. Goribus, Huntail. Okay, Pokemon types. Here we go. We'll just use this. Goribus, Huntail, 52 energy deck. Yeah, actually. Yeah, Vernius actually played that in or something similar to it in our video that we just did. I hope you guys liked that video, by the way. That video took forever to make. 3 months of work. It took forever. Let's take a look here. Okay. Colorless, I'd say it's probably A tier. It doesn't have any really solid attackers other than, like, maybe Mega Kangaskhan now. But it's got Pidgeot, it's got the Noctowl engine. No, he did not have 52 energy, but he did have, I think, like, closer to 20 energy or whatever. But he did play Gorybus Huntail in that video. But yeah, Colorless, A tier, has, like, all the good support Pokemon in it. Pidgeot, Noctowl, Fanrotom, Ditto. Basically is the backbone of the Tera archetype, which in my opinion is a high A or S tier archetype in general. And yeah, it's very flexible with everything, obviously. It makes sense. It's pretty cool. Yeah, exactly. It does have also technically has Bombardier. Yeah, that's true, Reggie. But I just don't see anyone play Bombardier. Fire. Fire I put in probably like C. Probably like low B to C. I'd say probably high C. Just because it's basically confined to one specific... No, actually, no. I'll put in B. Because I was going to say it's just Armor Rouge box, but there's Ceruledge now. Ceruledge now exists. Yeah. And Reggie, yeah, you're right. Jewel Breaker Regigigas is really good in niche decks. But yeah, Fire type's in B. The only reason why right now is because of Ceruledge now existing as a meta deck, which is stupid. I hate it. But it's something that exists. So I'd say it's probably B tier in the trading card game right now. Water's actually just D tier. It's the worst type in the trading card game right now, which is unfortunate. It's just literally we only have Wellspring Ogerpon. There's Chien-Pao and Baxcalibur, but like Baxcalibur is so easily killed nowadays. Chien-Pao is just very fragile. There's literally only Wellspring Ogerpon right now. So yeah, it's just like meh. Even with Mega Charizard, Fire is just still mid. As soon as it, yeah, that's true. They lose the double threat of the Terrazard. That's very true. So yeah. Yeah, you're right. Electric, I'd say Electric is also probably like lower than Fire type in B tier. Again, Pikachu, Mega Manectric, Miraidon, Iron Hands. It's kind of like the main things that I'm thinking of right now. I guess there's also a couple other random ones. I guess there's also like Electric, there's Joltik and all that, but like, meh. It's fine. It's just kind of like in an awkward spot right now. Also, it doesn't hit any water types for weakness, which also kind of sucks. And like, Pidgeot is usually out of range for Iron Hands as well, so yeah. B tier, yeah, I'd agree. Electric's a little better. Hands literally carries the entire type. Yeah, you're right. Grass? I actually want to put Grass in higher than, I'd probably put Grass a little bit lower than Colorless, because Grass is finally getting itself figured out. But over Fire... you know what? You're right. As a strength as an entire archetype, it is stronger as an archetype, because Fire is literally only in B because Ceruledge exists, and it's just coincidentally a Fire type. So you're right. I would say that's correct. Okay, Grass is A tier because it has really good synergy. There's a lot of different ways to play there. You got Ogerpon, you've got Hydrapple, you've got Toedscruel, and you have Bug Catching set. And it also has a very relevant typing, being able to knock out the Dark type Pokemon that are prevalent right now for weakness. So I would agree, Grass is an A tier type. I don't know if I'd put it above Colorless, just because Colorless is like literally the backbone of an entire meta-relevant archetype, whereas Grass kind of has to centralize itself as its own less popular archetype. If Fez was weak to Grass, it would be exactly, but it's weak to Fighting, and now Fighting is going to be probably A tier as well. Ice doesn't exist in the trading card game; it's just Water. I'm going to put Fighting in A tier. Fighting went from last set having before Mega Evolution, Fighting type would be a D tier, probably the lowest and worst type in the game. But now Mega Lucario exists. You got Hariyama. You have and then obviously the Lunatone Solrock. And you also have Cornerstone Ogerpon as well. And like Lunatone Solrock is a disgusting draw engine and good attacker. Cornerstone Ogerpon has been historically good so far. So yeah, I would say it's probably even better than Colorless because it just unlocked so many different decks. It made Goldango even better. It made Mega Lucario is a meta-relevant deck. It's actually a pretty good deck. I like Mega Lucario. Hariyama's good as well. Yep. Mega Evolution single-handedly made fighting types relevant again. Oh, Regirock EX? Yep, triple S tier. Super S tier. Lucario is kind of mid. Yeah, it's a bit predictable. The play lines are super predictable, and sometimes it's a little difficult. It's a little awkward. But yeah, fighting type definitely might just be one of the best types going forward as we like continue onwards, I think. And yeah, props to you, Reggie, for using fighting before it was cool. Regirock EX stan. I love Regirock. I think it's probably my favorite of the original Reggies. Used fighting a long time ago with GT. Oh, great Tots. Yes, yeah. Also, wait. Oh, fighting also has Cynthia's Garchomp, by the way. And Cynthia's Garchomp is actually a deck that could start popping up as more of a relevant deck as well. So that's also something to consider as well. So yeah, high A tier deck. I'd agree. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I didn't even look at chat, but Drago, we're on the same page here. Garchomp after Mega Evolution does probably see more representation because it now can one-shot Megas, which is really good for it, while also being a really beefy and tanky Pokemon of its a two-prize Pokemon of its own. Okay, we don't have Poison or Ground or Flying. Psychic is an S tier just because Gardevoir. Literally, Psychic is only an S tier because Gardevoir exists. And also there's Clefairy and Mew EX as well. But like, it's clearly just like the most favored type in the game. Can we put Rock type in S for Regirock representation? I want to, but I want to be like accurate here. Once I'm done with this tier list, we'll make, you know what, we'll make Regirock tier. You know, in our hearts we'll have Regirock tier. Oh yeah, you're right. Don't forget that evil little Monkey Dory. That little gremlin. Yeah, we won't forget him. Yep, there's a reason that is S tier. And even after it rotates, they still get Wonder Patch. Yeah, it's disgusting. I hate how much support Psychic has gotten and will still continue to get. Yeah, don't worry, we will have a Regirock tier in our hearts, but I would put it, yeah. Part of me wants to make like an A+ tier for fighting, but I feel like it's safe to put an A. But there is a Regirock tier in, because we love Regirock. Wait, next up we have, is this Steel? No, that's Steel. That's Rock type. Okay. Ghost is just Dark. Dragon type? See, I'm trying to think about Dragon. I'm thinking about Dragon. I gotta think about... Sorry, guys. Sorry. Okay, you know what? Dragon is A because it has Raging Bolt and it has Dragapult. I would probably even put it above Grass, maybe, because like you have Mega Venusaur, you got Ogerpon, but like Dragon just has Dragapult, and Dragapult single-handedly carries that archetype. Like, yeah, but like there's Dragapult, there's Raging Bolt, and that's really it, but that's all there needs to be. It's just that good of an archetype where it doesn't care about playing too much else. Dragon has the factor of Lily's Clefairy, which is a psychic type. Yeah, which is the only thing that's really holding back Dragon from just taking over the game. That is true. I agree. But also, historically, Dragon is just so good. Raging Bolt is broken, It's very fast and very hard to stop once it starts, if you set it up correctly. But also, Dragapult is just disgustingly good. Like, there's just no arguing that Dragapult is just incredibly powerful. So I would put Dragon in A tier above Grass, but not above the other two. Next up we have Dark types. Dark... I'll put Dark in A as well. Again, over Grass, just because we haven't had enough time to see... We haven't had enough time to see Grass in action with, like, Mega Venusaur and Meganium and stuff. So I think Grass could kind of, like, hop or leapfrog some of these other types. But as it stands right now, just having Charizard and Grimmsnarl and Pheasantipity in your type is just way too overpowered. But it's not... I would say it's not as good as Dragon, just because, like, Dragon is just that good from Dragapult still being relevant, whereas Charizard is, like, only now starting to regain itself, and Grimmsnarl is, like, a very, very fragile deck as well. It's basically all shoehorned into Stage 2 decks, whereas Dragon has a little bit more versatility. Dragon also has, like, Tatsugiri and other stuff like that. It does have a good... That is true. It does have the best matchups. I would... I'll move it up one higher. I think just Colorless being the support archetype, and also with Mega Kangaskhan, like, it's the best well-rounded type, so I feel like it kind of, like, just barely is better. But no, actually, you know what? Pheasantipity is the only reason it will get put this high. Charizard is only relevant because of Dragapult. That is true. That is a good point. You hope Mega Dragonite performs well. Yeah, obviously. I hope it does well as well, because I like that card. It looks really neat. And yeah, I want you to have your favorite Pokemon get a good Mega representation in the trading card game. But yeah, Charizard is relevant because of Dragapult, Charizard, and Grimmsnarl, and Pheasantipity. Yeah, I would say, and Zoroark, and Zoroark. Yeah, you know what? It's definitely the third best type in the game. Absolutely, you guys are right. Good job. Really want Mega Dragonite to be good and, like, really good in the meta? I agree. I want it to be good too, because it's a very interesting card. Actually, could be a very fun sort of way to play. Instead of having to play Charizard, that could be, like, kind of the replacement for Charizard. Or if Dragapult starts to struggle, then maybe it's just played Mega Dragonite instead. And there's also a lot of other tech cards you can play in that. You can play, like, I think it has a water typing for one of its attacks. So you can just play, like, Wellspring Ogerpon. There's plenty of potential for it. It has potential, but yeah, Clefairy will kind of gatekeep it potentially, which really sucks. Dragon-type Megas are just in a very weird spot, and you just have to be very careful when playing around in a Lily's Clefairy world. You're right. Okay, next up we have Steel. I'm gonna put Steel above Fire, because it doesn't have any other representation other than Goldengo. Goldengo literally is the only reason that it's not lower. Steel is F because F Goldengo. Look, I get so annoyed by Goldengo and Sarah Ledge, but you gotta respect it. Mid-A is a bit high, though. Goldengo is... Remember, we're ranking the type itself. We're not ranking just specific meta decks. As an overall type, Steel doesn't have a ton... It's got, like, Revavroom, but it doesn't really have... It has, like, Genesect, but, like, those only really work in tandem with Goldengo. There's no other meta-relevant Steel types other than Goldengo. Like... Yeah, exactly. There's also, like, the Heatran as well. That's pretty good. The single-price Heatran. That's pretty good. But, yeah, it's really just being all... It's all Goldengo. It's literally just Goldengo, Goldengo, Goldengo. It's just Wario time. Steel is just Wario's playground right now. So, I would say it's B only because Goldengo is the only thing that's keeping it relevant. But it doesn't have any other real big support outside of that. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts about that, honestly. There is Metang and Archaludon as well. That's true. Mawile, but they don't hold. Yeah, that is actually a good point. There is Archaludon, and there's also Metang. And also, completely honest, there's also like Melmetal EX, which is just like if you want to play Metang, then you play like Melmetal or something like that. But there's just not good enough to be like up with Goldango. But being Archaludon actually with Mega Mawile potentially being a good card, maybe it is a, like, I would say these two are interchangeable, probably. Now that you mention Archaludon and Metang, as well as Goldango just being as relevant as it is, I would say these two are interchangeable. You're right. Next up, RIP Fairy. Do we have any other types? Is this it? Is this all the types of the trading card game? Is that it? I feel like there's more. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, there's no other types. Huh. Look at that. We did it, guys. The other types don't exist in the trading card game. And then Stellar type, which is basically just Tera, Super F. I give it a Super F tier because it sucks really bad. It's just really, really bad. You know, yeah, Stellar to represent the Terramons. F tier. Tera was the worst archetype, or was the worst gimmick I've ever seen. Mainline gimmick I've ever seen. So yeah, I mean, I made a whole video about, like, ranking every Pokemon gimmick, and, like, Tera's, like, at the bottom, because it's just so terrible. No pun intended. Yeah, it's really bad. Yeah, we did cut a lot out of the trading card game, but yeah, I'd say this is my definitive list, tier list for, the current types in the trading card game right now. Worse than Z moves? Absolutely worse than Z moves. Yeah, it doesn't, GX attacks were crucial. Like, they were very meta relevant, and they mattered a lot. They could change a game completely. Tera, I'm talking about the trading card game, not the video games. By the way, Tera and VGC is awesome. Absolutely. Yep, it's amazing. It's so good. It really changed the entire way the game is played. And I really do appreciate that. And now, if we were talking about, like, the video games, and we're talking about, like, if we're talking about, like, Z moves in the video games, it's literally just a, like, instant delete one opponent button. And so yeah, I can see an argument being made for it being like, nah, not that great in the video games. And in the trading card game, GX attacks, Z moves were amazing. But in the trading card game for Tera, it's like protection on the bench is so dumb. It's bad. Like, it makes zero sense. I don't get it. So yeah, that's why I put it in F tier. Yeah, ADP, oh gosh, I don't even want to talk about ADP again. I already made an entire documentary about that. I'm not talking about that again. I hate that. So I hated that deck. It was actually the first deck I learned to play competitively, by the way. So yeah, there's that. Okay, I might have to cut the stream short soon, guys. I've got some family stuff I gotta work out here. Probably visiting my family soon. We'll see. We'll see. So maybe we'll keep going until we win, and then yeah. But yeah, that's my tier list, by the way. I hope you guys like the tier list. Tera and TCG sucks. The gimmick of Stellar Teras is requiring a lot of different energies for broken attacks is cool, and they didn't get much support. Yeah, I agree. They didn't get much support. Like the Tera the Noctowl engine is great, and Crispin is really good, but it's just really tough. Like, it's not the greatest archetype, and they really did shoot most of them in the foot by making them unplayable with different energy types that are just not good enough. What is mindlesswinds.exe? It's Arrowledge. I call it that because I hate Ceruledge. It is a mindless deck for anyone who doesn't want to use their brain. Do we run this one more time? Do we try and win again with this deck one more time, just for good measure? Why don't we run this one more time for good measure? We're gonna try and win one more time, chat. We're gonna play until we win. And then after that, I'll probably hop off stream for the day. I do want to do more streams, by the way. Yeah, I want to do more streams in the future. Maybe some evening streams, who knows. I just thought I'd do a weekend stream. Who's up tearing their box? Terraing the box right now? That is probably the most cursed statement I've heard all day, and I literally saw, what's its face? And I literally came up with the saying, Wario's rock hard blank. What? Mega Kangaskhan. Wait. Okay, give me Crispin and I win. Wait, give me Crispin and I win. Right? Okay, I might just have to scoop. Yeah, it's that stupid quad Mega Kangaskhan. There's just nothing I can do. Alright, we're gonna scoop this one. I don't feel like playing that one. I don't feel like trying to work that one. Yeah. Shut up, my opponent. I hate when they say that. Moving on. That is not a game that's worth playing. Moving on. Next game. Okay. Going again. Yep, we're gonna play until we win, fellas. And then I'm gonna head out for the day. Yep, 78%, 11, and 11% of bad. Who said bad? I didn't even look at the poll. Who said bad? How dare you? That's fine. You are entitled to your opinion. I think it's good. I think it's a good card to include. Oh, hello. See, if only we had a Tera in our hand. This would be broken with Mega Kangaskhan. Okay, the opponent is done. Okay, it didn't even let me get the option. Cool. Some people can be wrong. Yeah, it's still nice to respect people's opinions, though. That is important. Do I have to... I don't know exactly how this game is gonna go. I don't know what I'm up against either. So, like... You know what? I'm just gonna go grab Pikachu. And then I can Ultra Ball away, like, Briar and something else. Ultra Ball. I don't like this, but I have to do that, don't I? That sucks. Yeah. What? Draco, what do you mean? What? Are you talking about Mega Kangaskhan? I can't grab Mega Kangaskhan right now because otherwise I don't have any Teras for the fan rotom to use. Oh, no. You're talking about whoever said it was bad. Yeah, that's right. That's bad. We don't wanna hate on such a lovable Pokemon. Oh no, let's get this guy. Just get him. Okay, lots of support. We also have boss stuff, so like we're looking okay. They could full send genome hacking, but it wouldn't work because of my ability. Like they could do 300 damage, but I'd survive at 10 HP because of Resolute Heart. That's how it works. It's stupid and I don't like it, but wait, isn't this like even if they switch gears? Pidgeot? Pidgeot in this day and age? Yeah, that's right. I went first, you buffoon. Yeah, I can just bundle Torrential Pump and then I can just sob for a turn. That's true. I also do like grabbing Wellspring or Terrapagos. But like because it was just a Mew, I'm like, okay, I might as well full send it. But Yeah, maybe Terrapagos has been the best option to grab, but, like, here it's just, like... Yeah, I really should have just grabbed the Terrapagos, I think. Because I basically just, like... But I just take out their Mew. Oh my gosh! Why do they always have the Iono the double knockdown? I hate the Iono the double knockdown. It's so annoying. Every time. Every time. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Come on. It really pushes my buttons. Terrapagos is not... Yeah, it's just... It's a good flex attacker, and also it can prevent you from, like, just losing to... So now, what's the play? Yeah. They're not idiots. Great. I hate Poison Box. I hate it. It's so stupid. It is such a mindless archetype. Guys? Chat, we could be so back? Wait. This actually makes a huge deal. This is a huge deal here. We did get the Crispin. Now, if they're stupid, they'll put up, like... We got the electric. We got the water. We attached the electric. No, let's got the grass, actually. Grass is better. You buffoon. Get out! The problem is that they just keep dealing poison damage to me. But it's like, great. I guess, no, they don't even get the knockout if they try and stick with the Pecha Run. No, I just Turo, and then I can just Saw Block them. Wait, if they just sit with the Mew or the Pecha Run, I just Saw Block them as I charge up another one. They're so cooked, man. They're so cooked. Yep, 2 grass in hand. Grass spawn is now very good. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Sean. Oh, hey, welcome in, Sean, by the way. Sorry, I didn't even realize that you had joined the stream. I'm so sorry. What you gonna do, buddy? What's the plan? What are you gonna do? How rude. Are you going to silent wing me? No, you're gonna retreat. You're gonna be a coward. Well, you just gave me... Hey, good to see you, Cayman. You miss a lot. Not gonna lie. Okay, just put this guy up. I can just basically Saw Block the Pecha Run. Clefairy, okay. This is fine, actually. Saw Block that. No, I know Saw Block isn't gonna work forever. The plan is they're gonna poison me. They're gonna wait it out for 2 turns. Yeah, if they Night Stretch or Petch, then they just bench another one. The point is that I want to get the damage in play. I want the damage, so that way I can use Fan Rotom and knock out the Pecha Run. That's the plan, because I can also, if I really need to, I just Turo the Wellspring. And then I just go in with Fan Rotom. Because, like, if they just sit here with Pecha Run, I don't care. I don't care that badly. Because now... Yeah, even if they go Pecha Run, then that's fine. Because then I can basically just start charging up something else up. And if I get Sparkling Crystal, then they're basically, like, the game just basically, like, ends on the spot. I really wish I had Owls, but, some bozo decided that they were gonna Iono, and it wasn't me. So now we're just basically playing a game of chicken as they're stupidly... Oh, they're just gonna commit to it. Okay, buddy. Okay! Yeah, they're committing to it. The cool thing here is that I'm not gonna be... Oh, hello, nest ball. Now I don't have to waste an energy. Wait, that's actually huge. Oh my gosh. I could also just go grab the teal mask and draw more cards, which also could be pretty good. It's just, do I want Latios for free retreat? Terrapagos to hit damage. I think it's actually... let's do this, actually. I kind of like the Ogre Pawn here. Yeah, that's true. And also, they're weak to grass as well. Most of their... hello, Noctowl. Wait, do I just, like, Torrential Pump here and then, like, basically just threaten to win next turn? Let's see, what is this? Stretcher for bundle, and no. I think I knocked out, guys. You know what? This is kind of cool. Yeah, this is actually kind of nice. This is it. Oh, yeah, hold on. This is nice. Let's do this. I'm gonna actually shuffle my terrible hand back into my deck. Get some new cards to work with. What is this? What am I supposed to do with this hand? What is going on? Torrential Pump. Yay. I would like to shuffle energy back into my deck. We'll put it on you. Because now I only take 10 damage in between poison turns. And there's an Iono. I don't want that right now. What did I just draw into? 3 Crispin. I don't want 3 Crispin. Higher chances of not getting... That's true. It is true. They might just try and go genome hacking here, but they have free retreat. They're just clearly playing around the genome hacking. Yeah, I don't need more energy right now. So if they don't take a KO here... Yeah, there's their stupid, like... No, they have somewhat a shred of intelligence. You're not allowed to do that. But no, I just go ahead and take the knockout, right? I just literally just knock out their Mew. Yeah, no, that's fine. If they... Imagine they whiff the energy here. Wouldn't that be so funny if they whiffed the energy? I mean, they're actually down quite a few energies, not gonna lie. No, not actually. Imagine they just didn't get the energy, though. That would be so funny, and I would laugh very hard. Because, like, no matter what they push here, if they don't have it, they're gonna retreat. Okay, hello? Ogre Pawn? Ogre Pawn? Hello? Nope, they got it. Okay, that's fine. That is true, but I did need a better hand. But they can't genome hacking, and they can't take 4 prizes. They have to settle for 3. And in this case, they still have to somehow get multiple energies in play next turn. Oh, they're stupid! They're stupid! They're stupid! Guys! Hey, remember when we were talking about how bad Tera is? Remember we were talking about how terrible Tera type is? Well, some people sometimes forget that it has defense protection. Those fools. Oh. Let's get rid of Iono. Probably no, Crispin. Because I want to probably a better hand. Okay, this is yeah, cool. You know what? Let's just these. Because I think I honestly might want an Iono here. Yes, Tera is the best TCG gimmick. Ah, another Ogerpon. That doesn't help me at all. They also won't be able to knock out the Roaring Moon because they don't have any energies in play. And honestly, I'm better off just Ionoing here. Yeah, no, I wanted to swing with Fan, but it ended up working the way I wanted it to. Okay, Latias is nice, but, like, that's really a liability. But this works. This works out. I should have put down the Latias, but that's fine. Okay, down to 1. Yeah, actually, no, this is perfect. This is literally just Ultra Ball 2 of those cards away, go get Blood Moon Ursaluna, and knock out any... No, I can't knock out anything I want. I do have to get that boss. I do have to find that boss's orders. The game is not over yet, chat. But they can't knock me out this turn. They can knock me out this turn. But they don't... Okay, they can retreat. That's bad. That's very, 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 very... Gosh! Oh, gross. Okay, we... Wait, do we win? No, we just need one Pokemon search. We need one search. We need one way to search out more Pokemon. Please, 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 game. Just give me one way to search out another Pokemon. I just need a Nest Ball or an Ultra Ball. I don't think I got it. Well, I have Fez. Guys, we can cope with Fez. Yeah, we just cope with Fez. We have to hit it off this Pheasantipity. Because what do we have to get here? We have to get our own Blood Moon Ursaluna, which isn't even in the deck. I think we lose. No, we need Boss. We need, like, Boss Clefairy. Iron Bundle. Oh, no, we just need, what? Clefairy... Crispin Iron Bundle. We literally just need to hit the perfect 3 cards here. Do I even put anything else back? We just gotta hit it, guys. We gotta do it. Come on. Oh, so close. Wait. Nope, just not enough. We needed... What? We just needed Crispin instead of Rare Candy. We actually almost had it, guys. Ugh. Okay, hold on. No, they just use Patch. They just use Patch. But wait, maybe they don't have an energy. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. It's just, yeah, there's... We have to do this. We have to use Hyper Blower here. They have some shred of intelligence. Okay, we basically just say, hey, guess what? You don't have it. We're just gonna say, hey, guess what? You don't have it, and that you will whiff. And we just need an energy next turn. That's it. They just don't have an energy, and we have an energy. So I'm right over the concede button. Okay. That's probably game. Just need an energy, bozo. Just need an energy. Or they just go into their Roaring Moon. Oh, wait, no, I was totally fine with leaving the Blood Moon up. No, they're somewhat intelligent. Curses. Oh, you jerk. You jerk. Alright, what is it here? Did we use a Turo earlier? We never did. There's nothing I can do, guys. There's still kind of some hope if we get, like, Area 0. But no, this sucks. This sucks. We still have a couple more turns, though. Yeah, it doesn't look good. Oh, so they just had the earthen vessel, but don't know how to read. Ah. So they don't win yet. Because they can't... Oh, no, never mind. Never mind. They just go... Yeah, they're not stupid. Okay. They are stupid. But we just fell apart in the end because of they got... We literally got a horrible Lily's determination there. Ugh, gross. I hate when my opponent, who is clearly way less skilled than me, wins. So annoying. Undeserved win. I hate saying that all the time because it makes me feel like I'm, like, entitled to win. But it's like, they were so bad. Like, you forget the Tera rule, you deserve to lose. Oh, well. There was nothing else I could have done. That was literally the only game plan I could have gone with that game. That was a terrible draw. Like, terrible. Alright. I do want to go first. Going first is pretty cool with the Tera archetype. Oh, I think the music stopped. 1 second, everybody. This one. This is it. Let's just listen to this. There you are. Sorry. Not a terrible start. It's against Gardevoir. Of course it's against Gardevoir. I like this. Exactly. Drago, you got it. You get it. It's always a shame when the not skilled opponents win. It does kind of suck that I have to attach an energy this turn, but we go here, we go here, we go here. We attach. We retreat. Transformative start. In this case, we go for a Wellspring. There are often... Yeah, that's true. There are a lot of undeserved wins in this game sometimes. Sometimes the less skilled players just end up getting lucky. Why does Gardevoir always get the secret box start? Every time. Every time. It's so annoying. Why? Let me guess, they discarded 3 energies too. I hope you don't have another evolution. I really hope that you get punished for this. Because this, what is this going to be like? I'm going to go for real hit. Yeah, exactly. Undeserved. They're so lucky. We're gonna get both of our Noctowls Iono'd away again. This is so stupid. It's so annoying. Why? Why? That's so annoying. Please just be stupid and use Arven for 1 turn. 1 turn, please. Please, I just beg of you, please just use Arven or something like that instead of using your stupid Iono. Please. Huh? They didn't use Iono? Oh, wait, no. Wait. What? Why did they use the Iono? I was like fully expecting them to use it, but now I'm like, now I'm giddy. I'm with glee because they are stupid. Yeah, this game's basically no. This game is over. This game is so over, man. It's just what? What are they doing? What? Huh? Or as you say in Spanish, ¿qué? Huh? What? Yes, I would like to use Jewel Seeker. They're gonna hit me with Iono, so I might as well prepare myself for it. Yeah, Area 0 to get rid of their Artisan. I can also slap down the Clefairy. Okay. Yep. I don't want to use both Noctowls, but right now, as it stands, I just need to get a better set of cards. So I think it's like Ultra Ball. Yeah, I need to get more cards. Yes. Okay, they just conceded. I'm like, yeah, no, they just get absolutely fried here. Yep. Absolutely zero chance of them winning that game. I did not care if they didn't play Iono. They literally threw the game away by not playing their Iono. Absolutely deserved. Deserved. And that's that. Roaring Moon is favored in a Tera box. I didn't actually know that was like a matchup that was calculated, but that's good to know. Thanks, Sean. I did not know that was an unfavorable matchup, but we almost actually won. So yeah, Mega Kangaskhan didn't come into play those games. Ooh, 450 credits, thank you. But it's definitely, it has its uses. I think it's a one-of card. It definitely is a niche one-of card in Tera box. I think that's my final verdict for this card, is that I think Mega Kangaskhan is a good one-of card in this deck. It doesn't need to be any more than that. But I think that this honestly might just be the best way to play Tera box, and Tera box is my favorite deck in the format right now. So, yeah. Sean, yeah, I get it. I hate going against Roaring Moon, because, like, when you lose to it, it's like I just lost to someone who is, like, the combined IQ of, like, a toothbrush. So, yeah, I get it. But yeah, I think final verdict for Mega Kangaskhan, I'd say it's good. I'd say it's a little bit less than, like, perfect for the deck, but I think it's got so much, it has enough synergy with the deck to where it feels worth it to play. So absolutely, I'd say this is a card that I would play in Tera box. There you go, Sean. Yeah, I will. I would say it would be here all night, but I do have to head out in a second here, because I'm streaming for about 3 hours, and I have some family matters to attend to. New Iron Leaves, yeah, that's true. That's true. We could get some potentially interesting stuff with weakness and all that, but yeah, I think Mega Kangaskhan is a good card. I would recommend that you put it in your deck. But thank you guys all so much for stopping in the stream and watching some test games. Also, just watching me yap as usual. Thanks again. Hey, Sean, appreciate you stopping by, man. Sorry that you joined, like, towards the end of the stream. But, yeah, we're gonna be all done for today. Yeah, we did have some fun today. Good to see you all. And we'll catch you next time. I am probably gonna make a deck on Mega Kangaskhan, potentially. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, time flew by, but I think it's about time that I head off, because I got some stuff to do. So thank you all so much for watching. As always, God bless, have fun. We'll see you out there, and we'll see you next time. Make sure you check out the Vernius video if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you later. See you guys. Thanks for stopping by.